Hey everyone, Kundan Yashputra here for NextGen Now. Years ago, a cryptic note went viral, scrolled with the words, "Sonam is unfaithful." Back then, it was just gossip, a fleeting spark in the rumor mill. But today, that phrase echoes through a chilling true story that's gripped the nation. Picture this, a newlywed couple, all smiles in their wedding photos, heads to the misty hills of Meghalaya for their honeymoon. Days later, one's dead, the other's missing, and a plot unravels that's darker than any thriller. What drove a bride to allegedly orchestrate her husband's murder? Who were the shadows pulling the strings? And why does this case hit us so hard, exposing the fragile line between love and betrayal? Let's dive into the haunting tale of Raja and Sonam Raghuvanshi. We're in Indore, May 11, 2025. Raja Raghuvanshi, 27, the youngest son of a respected transport family, stands at the altar, applying sindoor to his bride, Sonam, 25, radiant in a red Banarasi sari. The wedding video, later shared by NDTV on June 9, 2025, shows Raja beaming, the picture of hope. The Raghuvanshis run Raghuvanshi Transport, a business supplying buses to schools since 2007. Raja, the youngest of three brothers, had taken the reins, working alongside Sachin and Vipin. Sonam, from another prominent Indore family, seemed like the ideal match. Their marriage was arranged through a community booklet, a traditional matchmaking tool, as Jagran reported on June 9th. Families shopped together, planned the wedding, everything seemed perfect, but was it? Fast forward to May 20th, just 9 days later. Raja and Sonam board a flight to Shillong, Meghalaya for their honeymoon. Sonam planned every detail, flights, hotels, itinerary. Raja's mother, Uma, told NDTV on June 9th that Raja wasn't keen on going so soon. He wanted to wait a year for a better muhurat, she said, referring to the auspicious timing traditional families often follow. But Sonam insisted, booking everything herself. Here's a red flag. She didn't book return tickets. It's like planning a road trip, but only packing for one way. And then there's the gold. Raja left home decked out in jewelry worth over Ras 10 lakh, a diamond ring, a chain, a bracelet. Uma questioned him, but Raja said, "Sonam wanted me to wear it." According to NDTV. Was it a status thing, a romantic gesture, or bait for something sinister? May 24, 6 p.m. They check into Balaji Guest House in Shillong as detailed in NDTV's June 9th timeline. Meghalaya's capital is all rolling hills, waterfalls, and misty vibes, perfect for a honeymoon. The next morning, May 22nd, they rent a scooty on Keating Road and head to Sora, also known as Cherrapunji, a tourist magnet with its lush landscapes. They check out of the guest house, promising to return by May 25th and ride to Malakhiat village in East Khasi Hills. There, they park the scooty at a community lot and hire a local guide to trek to Shipara Homestay in Nongriat, a remote spot surrounded by jungles and streams. It's the kind of place you'd snap a selfie and caption "Paradise." But on May 23rd, after checking out from the homestay, Raja and Sonam vanish. No calls, no texts, just silence. Their families start to panic. At first, they chalk it up to Meghalaya's spotty network. They're on their honeymoon, they think. Maybe they're just off the grid. But by May 24th, a village headman in Sohrarim reports an abandoned scooty to the police. The owner confirms it was rented by an Indore couple, Raja and Sonam. The search begins, but Meghalaya's terrain is no joke. Dense forests, deep gorges. It's like the jungle swallowed them whole. On June 2nd, a police drone spots a body in a gorge below Waisodong Falls. It's Raja, semi-decomposed, identified by his family, as NDTV reported. The news lands like a sledgehammer. Raja's dead and Sonam's still missing. Was she kidnapped, lost, or involved? This is no longer a missing persons case, it's a murder investigation. The Meghalaya police, led by DGP Idashisha Nongrang, dig in. On June 4th, they find a stained raincoat near the crime scene, possibly Sonam's, and start analyzing CCTV footage. The footage reveals something chilling. Raja and Sonam weren't alone in Shillong. Three men, Vishal Chauhan, Akash Rajput, and Anand Kurmi, were with them. Then there's Raj Singh Kushwaha, a 21-year-old who worked at Sonam's family's plywood factory in Indore. Express News Service reported on June 9th that a 6-hour phone call between Sonam and Raj on May 16-17 before the trip raised suspicions. Technical surveillance later showed they used separate SIM cards to stay in touch during the honeymoon. What were they plotting? The case breaks wide open on June 8th. A 10-hour joint operation by Meghalaya and Madhya Pradesh police leads to 4 arrests. Akash Rajput, 19, is nabbed in Lalitpur. Vishal Chauhan, 22, and Raj Kushwaha, 21, are arrested in Indore's Nanbag area. Anand Kurmi, 23, is caught in Sagar, as Express News Service detailed. These guys, childhood friends from Indore, allegedly posed as tourists in Shillong meeting Sonam and Raja. On May 23rd, in a remote spot near Cherrapunji, they killed Raja and dumped his body in the gorge. Raj Kushwaha, the alleged mastermind, never left Indore. He orchestrated it all via phone, according to Jagran on June 9th. And Sonam? She surfaces late Sunday, June 8th, at Kashi Daba in Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh, 40 km from Varanasi. Imagine this. It's 1 a.m., a dimly lit Daba on the Varanasi-Ghazipur road. Truckers are scarfing down parathas. The air smells of diesel and spices. A woman stumbles in wearing a black t-shirt and track pants, looking like she's been through hell. That's Sonam, as Daba owner Sahil Yadav told ANA on June 9th. She borrows his phone, calls her family and breaks down crying. Her brother alerts the police, who take her to Ghazipur Medical College, then to a one-stop center. By Monday, she's in custody, named the prime accused. Meghalaya police say she hired the 3 men to kill Raja, driven by an affair with Raj Kushwaha. Sonam's version? She claims robbers attacked them, killed Raja and kidnapped her. But Inspector General Dalton P. Marak told IANS on June 9th, Sonam surrendered under pressure. The evidence, phone records, arrests, CCTV, points to a planned hit. Let's talk about the motive. Police suspect Sonam and Raj Kushwaha were lovers. Raj, 5 years younger than Sonam, worked at her father's plywood factory where they met, as Jagran reported. Their friendship turned into an affair, and even after Sonam's arranged marriage to Raja, she stayed in contact. Express News Service noted that on May 17th, Raj met Akash, Vishal and Anand at a cafe in Indore's Super Corridor, possibly plotting the murder. Sonam's push for the Meghalaya trip, the gold jewelry and no return tickets start to look like pieces of a puzzle. Was the gold, worth over Rs 10 lakh, a lure for a staged robbery, or was it just a bonus in a murder driven by passion? The police lean toward the affair, backed by call logs showing Sonam and Raja's constant communication. Let's get into the crime itself. On May 23rd, in a secluded spot near Waisodong Falls, the 3 accomplices allegedly killed Raja. Picture it like a dark chess game. Sonam, the queen, maneuvers Raja, the king, into a trap. The pawns, Vishal, Akash and Anand, execute the checkmate. They kill Raja, possibly with blunt force, the exact method hasn't been released, and dump his body in the gorge, thinking the jungle will hide their crime. But a police drone spots the body on June 2nd, and the stained raincoat, possibly Sonam's, becomes a key clue. The police's tech work tracking SIM cards, analyzing calls, unravels the plot like a thread pulled from a tapestry. Now, let's meet the players. Raja was a family man, grounded, running the transport business with pride. His mother, Uma, told NDTV on June 9th, "He shared everything with me. Sonam was like a daughter, always calling me mummy." Her heartbreak is palpable. She wants the death penalty if Sonam's guilty. Sonam's a tougher read. Her father, Devi Singh, insists she's innocent, demanding a CBI probe and accusing Meghalaya police of framing her, as he told Anai on June 9th. He claims the marriage was consensual and Sonam would never kill. But the evidence, phone records, the arrests, tells a different story. And that old viral note about Sonam is unfaithful, it's like a ghost from the past, whispering questions about her character. The families are shattered. Uma told Jagran on June 9th that she wanted the marriage delayed for a better muhurat, but Sonam's father pushed for May. If Sonam didn't want Raja, she could have left, Uma said. Why did he have to die? Raja's brother Sachin echoed this to NDTV, saying Sonam's survival raises suspicions. Devi Singh, meanwhile, is defiant, telling INI, Meghalaya police are lying. My daughter's innocent. Social media's ablaze, with users calling Sonam Bewafa, as Jagran noted, amplifying the public's fascination and fury. The police operation was intense. Meghalaya's DGP Idasisha Nongrang and an SIT led by SP Vivek Sayem worked with Madhya Pradesh police to nab the suspects in a swift 10-hour sting. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma tweeted praise for the breakthrough on June 9th, but unanswered questions linger. Was the gold a motive? Police are investigating if Sonam withdrew large sums post-wedding, as Express News Service hinted. And what about Sonam's claim of being a victim? Her disheveled state at the Daba, described as mentally unwell by Sahil Yadav, could suggest trauma, coercion, or a calculated act. the truth's still foggy. Zooming out, this case is more than a murder. It's a mirror to our fears about trust. Arranged marriages like Raja and Sonam's are built on faith in family and tradition. They met through a community app and booklet, but Sonam's father refused pre-wedding meetings, as Uma noted. That lack of connection might have been the first domino to fall. It's like planting a seed in rocky soil. Without nurturing, it withers. Geopolitically, the case exposes tensions in India's northeast. Meghalaya's rugged terrain complicated the search, and Devi Singh's distrust of local police reflects broader skepticism of regional forces. His call for a CBI probe underscores a divide between local and central authority. Reflecting on this, I'm struck by the tragedy of it all. Raja's life, cut short just days after his wedding, leaves a family broken. Sonam's story, guilty or not, reveals the pressure of expectations. Family, love, loyalty. It's a stark reminder that relationships, even those sealed with sindoor, can hide deadly secrets. What does this say about trust in our connected yet disconnected world? How do we balance tradition with truth? If this story hooked you, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more NextGen Now. Drop a comment. What do you think drove Sonam? Love, greed, or something deeper? I'm Kundan Yashputra, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious. Hey, it's Kundan Yashputra for NextGen Now.